Hello, friend. It feels amazing to be able to spend time with you. And today we're going to be enjoying chapter 34 of Goodnight, PunPun. Before we begin our adventures, let's take a deep breath together. Let's enjoy the story. Thinking back now, the girl who suddenly appeared into my ordinary life was my door to the extraordinary. This girl, who was younger than me by more than 10 years, might possibly have been the projection of my wish for something that I've been longing for from the bottom of my heart. Ah, but isn't it a weekday today? Maybe the school is having some kind of break. Looking at the downcast expression of the girl somehow easily caused me to wonder if she were kind of a girl that was bullied often and skipped classes. Well, 16, that's quite young. What do you young kids do these days usually? I, I'm usually tied down with a rope in my house by my mother. Oh, you? Sorry. At the at that time, I simply thought that if she could joke like this, she is probably not being bullied around much. Ah, would you like to try the latte? This is fun. Within the hot, humid weather of July, her scent, her warmth, yes, slowly, just take it easy. Her pale white skin that looked so delicate that it would break from just a single touch caused a biological reaction within me. I, I'll truthfully confess, I had an erection. Mr. Onodera, you have a phone call. Oh, it's your sister. I'm in the middle of work. Huh? PunPun hasn't returned home from school. Alright, I'll go over there soon. Something urgent came up suddenly, and it looks like I have to go. I apologize for the inconvenience. I really would have liked to teach you more techniques on things such as glazing. I won't mind if you come without your mother next time, so please come again. Ah, of course. That is, if it's fine with you. Mr. Onodera, do you believe in God? Huh? God? Well, I've never really thought about it. So you mean like a Christian God? Or do you mean it in a figurative way like money and freedom? I may not understand about difficult, complex matters, but dear God, Tinkle Hoy. Tinkly. What was that just now? It's something I said since I was a child for good luck, when in times of loneliness or suffering. But I've never once actually seen God, and no matter how desperately I prayed, nothing ever good happened. I hated the fact that I had no choice but to rely on such a undependable, invisible God. But today was the first time that I felt like God existed. Anyways, please come again and make sure you go to school properly. If I go to school, will you go out with me? Sure, I promise. At that time, I thought if God were to exist, then for what purpose did He give me this girl? I wondered. Oh, what a relief. I finally found you. You know better than to go off alone so far away. Your mom and dad were desperately searching for you. I didn't understand. No, I may have only pretended not to understand. Oh, Yuichi, I'm so sorry about today, but you really helped us out. So come on, drink as much as you want. Let me pour you a drink. Tell me when to stop. Stop. So how are you doing with your cute girlfriend? Don't you think it's time you settle down too? Who knows? No, at that time everything may have been predetermined. We're closed on Saturday mornings. Hello? Do you remember your promise? This really reminds me of my student days. Mr. Onodera, what kind of student were you? Me? Well, maybe I just was a regular student. I believed that I was different from the rest and had something special, and I tried to find that thing. When I look back at my foolish past self now, I just cover it up by saying I was young. Nowadays, I'm just like a water in a vase, waiting until its surface tension is broken and starts to overflow. I spend my days living in fear for when my heart will also overflow and spill. Are you not happy with your life right now? Well, I can still deal with it, but I'm not exactly satisfied. I just want to live in a place where I need only focus on pottery. But once you grow old, you become afraid of even losing things without value. Sorry? I shouldn't have talked about boring things. I think we should head back for today. What is happiness for you? For me, happiness is just spending time with the one I love. I see. If it's you, you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be able to find your happiness someday. So just try your best starting from tomorrow. Don't be too bothered by stuff like being bullied. I'm not being bullied at all, actually. A boy in my class got me pregnant, and I had an abortion half a year ago. It's, I, even if my friends treat me coldly, even if everyone talks behind my back, high school was only just 3 years. But my mom, she's a little bit unbalanced. She really does keep me tied up at home, so nothing bad can harm me anymore. I'm just watching the days go by as I'm isolated in such a cramped room. Today, I came out of my house after confronting my mother with the intention of running away. So if I return now, I don't know what she'll do to me. I might even be killed. Wow, friend. That was an intense chapter. I can't wait to come spend more time with you tomorrow. And remember, you are not alone. I love you. Good night, sweet dreams. And catch you tomorrow.